Hare Krishna. So we are in the 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita is a divine conversation happened between Krishna and Arjuna in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. So Arjuna was put into a dilemma state, and Krishna is instructing him the whole of Bhagavad Gita. So the Bhagavad Gita, it has like a 700 slokas, which is span across 18 chapter. This 18 chapter been further subdivided into three sections. Okay, first six chapters are called as Karma Yoga section of it. The middle six chapter is called Bhakti Yoga section of it, and the last six chapter predominantly talking about the Jnana Yoga or Jnana Yoga. Okay, that is how the 18 chapters are divided. So the first six chapter, it is talking predominantly Karma Yoga, like a work with detachment. Okay, do the work, but work with the detachment. So this is how the first six chapter is talking. But though like the Bhakti Yoga coming every aspect of it, but mainly do the karma, like do the work, but don't expect any result, or like surrender those results to Lord. Like that is what work with detachment. But in the middle six chapter, it is predominantly talking about Bhakti Yoga, where it is work with devotion. Okay, work with devotion is nothing but we have to do the work, but we are not doing it for ourselves, like we are doing it for the pleasure of the Lord. So how we can develop that love? First, we need to understand who is that Lord, how great he is. So that is what we have seen in seventh chapter. Seventh chapter is called knowledge of the absolute. In that, we have seen like a where and all Krishna is present. Krishna is present in the water, in the sun and moon. He is present in the Vedic mantra Om. Okay, in the whole of ether, everywhere like a Krishna is present. So we can develop that mood towards like okay Krishna. So that is what we have seen in the seventh chapter, knowledge of the absolute. Because before we love anyone, we need to understand okay what is his attributes, what are the characteristics of that particular person, what are the qualities of that person, like then we will be able to develop the love towards him. So that is what like we have seen in the seventh chapter, knowledge of the absolute. Then in the eighth chapter, it is called attaining the supreme. So we know like the quality of the person, and then like how to attain him. That is what been said in the eighth chapter. That is what like we are seeing it, attaining the supreme, one of the important chapter. So in that, Arjuna is asking around 8 questions, correct? Arjuna is asking 8 questions like okay, what are the what is like Adi Bhuta, Adi Daiva, what is Brahman, Adhyatma, Karma, then Adi Yajna, like how we can engage in the devotion service, like at the time of knowing Krishna as the time of death. Okay, so he's talking about art of living and art of leaving. Okay, both the aspect. So Brahman is nothing but the indestructible living entity, and Adhyatma is like the swabhava of that particular living entity, which is Adhyatma is the living entity's nature. Then karma is the action, reaction towards that action when the living entity performing in this material world. Then the Adibhuta is like the ever-changing material nature. All this material nature is temporary. It is dukhalayam ashashvatam. Then Adibhuta, we have seen like then who presides all over the demigods and their planets is called Adi Deva, like okay, which is called who is called Vishnu, universal form of the Lord. Then Krishna as the super soul. Yeah. Krishna as the super soul is within everyone's heart. He is the Adi Yajna, like the Lord of all sacrifice. And how to remember the Lord, that is what like we have seen 8.5. Anta kalecha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram yaprayadi samadbhavam yadinasi atra samseha. So we need to remember this art of leaving. Okay, we need to remember the Lord at the time of death. Okay, how we can remember? If we remember Lord, then we will be able to go back to the spiritual world. If we are not remembering any other things, like we will be attaining that thing. That is what like been said in the 8.6, which is yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tvachadande kalevaram tam tam eveti kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavita kalake. So for that we have seen the example of Bharata Maharaj, So he was thinking of a deer while leaving the body, and he attains the body of the deer, like okay, in the next life. So this is how we are getting entangled, and we are going into the cycle of birth and death, old age, disease, into like the 84 lakh species. So how to get out? Remember the Lord, do the devotional service, then you can get back to the original spiritual abode, our original place. This is Goloka Vrindavan, correct? So art of leaving the body been explained in 8.5, but 8.7, okay, art of living been mentioned. What is art of living? It is nothing but, anyone remembers that sloka? Yeah. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu ma manusmara yudhyacha mai arpita mano buddhir mame vaisasi asamsega. So remember the Lord all the time, like a tasmat sarveshu kaleshu. It is not only whenever I am having free time, like I will remember the Lord. No, all the time remember the Lord. Sarveshu kaleshu ma manusmara yudhyacha. So do your duty. For Arjuna, it is like a yudhya. So he's saying like a fight. Ask Arjuna to fight. Okay, asking Arjuna to fight. But in our life, like whatever prescribed duty we have, housewife, certain duties, and the working professional, like have different duties. The businessmen have different duties. So do the work, but remember me, like okay, by thinking about Krishna, do the work. Then it becomes bhakti. So Mamanusmara Yudhecha, my arpita mano buddhir. So you, my arpita, okay, so you arpit, you do the arpan of your mind, okay, my arpita mano buddhir, mind and intelligence, like okay, both buddhi and mind, both surrender to me or engage into me. My arpita mano buddhir, ma me vaisasya asamsega. You will come to me without fail, no doubt at all. Okay, that is what Krishna says in the 8.7. This is what the art of living sloka. Okay, every day we can remember Lord by thinking about various ways. Okay, we can remember him as a Rama, or we can remember him as like a Lord Krishna. We can remember him as like a Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We can remember him as like the representation of Srimati Radharani. We can remember him as like a Vishnu or Narayana or Narsimha or Varaha, etc., etc. He has manifested in so many forms. So he has invested all his energies into Hare Krishna Mahamantra also, like which is the Yuga Dharma for this Kali Yuga. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. By chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we can attain the Lord as well. We can see Lord face to face. So that has to be done. Like for that, our simple endeavor or effort to remember the Lord is important. Okay, that is what. Always think of me in the form of Krishna. That is the topmost form. What is the meaning of Krishna? What is the meaning of Krishna?
Prabhu, all attractive.
Yeah, very good. All attractive. Like so, that is the meaning of Krishna. So whatever you see, like because we get attracted to so many things, correct? We the material beauty, or like some flower which is beautiful, or some friends, or like a family members who are beautiful, or some car, or like okay, phone, or home, like that is beautiful house we are saying, correct? All those things are like a nothing in front of Krishna, because Krishna is so beautiful. You can't imagine, you can't have the capacity to understand Krishna's beauty. Okay, so that is the reason like a Krishna been called as all attractive. Whatever attractive things you like in this world, if you put in front of Krishna, it is nothing, like a, so it has no value at all, because Krishna is so magnanimous, and Krishna is like a so great that he is ready to manifest in a very small deity form, in the form of, in the in the form of deity. But we are ignoring many a times, and we say, okay, other things are more important than Krishna. But Krishna is so important than anything else in the world for us. It has to be in that manner. But often, because of the place where we are in the material place, we often forget, we often get ignorant, we often get we forget many a times. Yeah, we get entangled in this material world, we go behind the temporary things, temporary happiness, which we will never get in this world. Like the permanent happiness we will never get. But if you love Krishna, then you will get Sat Chit Anand. Sat means eternal. Chit means knowledge. Okay. The Anand means like a bliss. Sat Chit Anand. So you will get if we connect with Krishna in all our life. That is what we have to understand. So this we have seen. Then Lord Krishna stresses on the importance of remembering Him. Okay, why we need to remember all those things been explained. Then how to go back to the Lord by remembering Krishna. Okay, because the 7 questions, what Arjuna is asking, Krishna answered up till the sloka number 4. From the sloka number 5 till the end of the third chapter, sorry, 8th chapter, Krishna is answering the last question of Arjuna, which is how to remember Krishna at the time of death. Okay, that is what been mentioned. Okay, for that we need to remember Krishna all the time. So that is what been mentioned here. Various way to meditate Krishna. Krishna is the one who knows everything. He is oldest. He is controller. He is the smaller than the smallest, maintainer, beyond the material conception, inconceivable, always a person. He is luminous like the sun, beyond the material nature. So these are the things these are the small ways where we can remember Krishna. So then he is talking about 10 to 13, which is Yoga Mishra Bhakti. Like if one practices celibacy, utter Omkara and do the what Ashtanga Yoga by controlling their senses, like I think Supreme Personality of Godhead when quitting the body, then he reaches the spiritual planets. Okay. So this is what we have seen, like is Puranam, Anusastitaram, like Anu Ani Amsam, Dataram, like a Rupam Achintya, Aditya Varnam, Tamasa, Parshat, so this we have already seen. The practice of Yoga Mishra Bhakti is it is predominantly talking about the Sat Chakra Yoga, where we have to chant the Om mantra Om, then renounce all the sense gratification. We have to completely avoid from the sense gratification, then fix our mind towards the Lord, and we will be able to attain the Krishna, which is very difficult to perform because this Ashtanga Yoga is prescribed for which yuga?
Dwapara Yuga.
No. It's prescribed for which yuga? How many yugas are? No, how many yugas are there?
4 yugas.
Okay, what are those 4 yugas? Satya.
Satya Yuga.
Satyug, Kalyug,
Chanta
Dwapar Yug,
Yuga.
Treta Yug.
Yeah, Satya.
Satyug, Treta Yug, Dwapar Yug और Kalyug.
Yeah. So this meditation is prescribed for which yuga?
Kali Yuga.
No.
Satyug hai,
Satya
Satyug.
yuga, yeah. So then in the Treta yuga, what is the prescribed duty?
Chant.
To remember the Lord? To attain the Lord.
Austerity.
Yeah. No, it is the yajna. Yeah.
Yagna, okay.
In the
Yeah.
Dwapara yuga,
It's just austerity.
deity worship, Mataji. Deity worship. Okay?
Yeah, deity worship. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Then
what my
in the
yeah.
Kali yuga, what is the
Chant.
way to
We should
Chant.
remember Krishna.
Yeah,
In
very
Kali
good.
Yuga, only chanting is the
Chanting,
solution.
not other things like chanting any nonsense. No, chanting the holy name of the Lord.
Holy
Okay,
name.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Ram Ram Ram
And
Hare Hare.
remembering Krishna.
Yeah, remembering Krishna. So that is what is needed in the Kali Yuga, so that we can remember the Lord. easily. So then Chatra Yoga, like we have seen in detail. So thinking of Krishna while quitting the body, then what is the benefit of like that pure devotional service? One who undeviatedly remembers Krishna easily attains the Lord because of his constant engage in the devotional service. What is the result? They don't need to return to this material world, okay, where miserable life condition, repeated birth and death occurs all the time. Like so, they don't need to come back here. So this also we have seen Ananya Cheta Sadada. All these things we have seen. 16 also how to attain. Okay. So then comes 8.17. Okay, let's go to the 8.17. Hare Krishna.
నేను read అనుకున్న translation.
Okay. Appa charger ఎత్తవనా?
No.
What a very great way to say.
So attaining the supreme in that 8.16 we have seen. From the highest planet to the lowest planet, like all the places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death takes place. But one who attains my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. Okay. Then this important. No. Prida, another charger is wrong, Prida.
Yeah.
Sagastra yuga paryantam ahar yad brahmano viduhu ratrim yuga sagasrantam teho ratra vido janaha. So this we already seen by human.
Can I recite, Prabhu?
Yeah, Marji, yeah.
Hare Krishna. Sahasra Yuga. Can you, Prabhu, put little up? I take Hindi help as well.
Hindi ಮಾಡೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ.
Yeah. Sahasra Yuga Paryantam Aharyat Brahmano Viduha Vidu Ratam Yuga Sahasrana Sahasra Sahasrantam Te
Okay.
Teho Ratra Vido Jana. Once again, Prabhu. Sahasra Yuga Paryantam Aharyad Brahmano Viduhu Ratim Yuga
No, Ratrim.
Ratrim Yuga Sahasrantam Teha Ho Ratra Vido Janaha.
Yeah.
Thank you,
It's a
Prabhu.
proper translation.
Translation.
By human calculation, 1,000 ages taken together from the duration.
No, form the duration.
From the duration of Brahma's one day. And such also is the duration of his night.
So here we already seen it in the foundational slides. You see, what is Brahma's one day? How many years it is? So this is what we have already seen the not one day. So this is Yuga Dharma, like a 4 yugas. So in that Kali Yuga is like a 4,32,000 years. Dwapara Yuga is like a 4,32,000 into 2. Into 3 is like a Treta Yuga. Into 4 is Satya Yuga, one time duration, correct? Then this is what the life of Brahma, which is 311 trillion 40 billion years. In that, how one Kali, one Dwapara, one Treta, and one Satyuga. This 4 yugas, like a together, it is called one Divya Yuga. Okay, that Divya Yuga is nothing but 4.32 million years. That 4 yuga together. Okay, then one Manvantara is like a 71 Divya Yuga, 71 times, like okay, into this 4 yuga occurring again and again. Then one kalpa, which is a day of Brahma. Yeah, away. One kalpa, which is a day of Brahma, is 14 manvantara, 14 into 71. Okay, plus 15 sandhya. Sandhya is like the night, the time. So which we will see it here. See, this is the perfect calculation. So Kali is like, okay, 4,32,000 years. Dwapara is like 864, 2 times of the Kali. Then Treta is like a 3 times of the Kali. Satya or Krita Yuga is like a 4 times of the Kali. So one Divya Yuga equal to 1 Kali plus 1 Dwapar and 1 Treta and 1 Satya Yuga. That is called 1 Divya Yuga. What is that 1 Divya Yuga? Which is 4,32,000 into 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is 4.32 million years. Okay. Then 1 day of Brahma, which is 12 hours. Our 12 hours is like a just normal 12 hours. But 1 day of Brahma is 1000 Divya Yuga. 1000 Divya Yuga, which is 4,32,000 into 10 into 1000, which is called 4.32 billion years. Okay. So one day of Brahma is 4.32 billion years. The similar time, one night of Brahma also comes. Okay. But no Divya Yuga occurs, but partial annihilation. During the night of Brahma, there is no like a Satya, Treta, and Dwapara and Kali Yuga occurs, but the same duration will happen where partial annihilation will happen. So that is 4.32 billion years. So one day and night of Brahma, 124 hours of Brahma is 8.64 billion years. Understand or not? No, it is easy to understand. Like if you put your attention here, if you dedicate your attention here, till now everyone understood or anyone who doesn't understand? Hare Krishna.
Understand?
Understood, Prabhu? So just
Yeah, Prabhu.
yeah, one Kali, one Dwapar, one Treta, and one Satyuga, together 4.32 million years. One day of Brahma is like 1,000 Divya Yuga, which is 4.32 billion years. The same time, like okay, the same duration will happen for the night of Brahma also. So which is 4.32 billion years. So together 24 hours of Brahma is equal to 8.64 billion years. Okay. Just think Lord Krishna and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only come once in a full day and night of Brahma. Okay. And that occurred how many years back? 5,500 years back. Okay. How fortunate we are in the 8.64 billion years. We don't know like how many births we took and how many births we are going to take, but Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared exactly like a 5,500 years ago. In the 8.64 billion years, 5,500 is very, very closer, correct? So we are very, very fortunate, and that is the reason like we are in this devotional service. So one day of Brahma and one day and night of Brahma is 8.64 billion years. So 1 year of Brahma is 4,32,000 into 10 into 1000 into 360. Yesterday, Raghuveer Prabhu class, like he told, na 720 soldiers, correct? 360 day and 360 night, correct? The similar manner, like it is 360 only, 360 into day and night, like okay, which is into 2, then it is equal to 3.11 trillion years. This is 1 year of Brahma. Brahma lives for 100 years. So 100 is equal to like into 100 if you put, then you will get 311 trillion 40 billion years. This is how this 311 trillion 40 billion years like a calculation is there. Any doubt here like hey, what is this time? 311 40 billion years. One is the lifetime of Brahma, who lives for 100 celestial years. Okay. Then this is the duration of one inhale and exhale. Like okay, the time between one inhale and exhale of Mahavishnu. So then see like how great Mahavishnu is, how great Krishna is. We never be able to understand their magnanimous qualities. Able to understand? Hare Krishna. I want.
Yes, Prabhu, yes.
Yeah. So just this one for us, one inhale time between one inhale and exhale, how much time? For us, how much time it took, or it may take like a to inhale and exhale one time.
Maybe 4 or 5 seconds, Prabhu.
Prabhu, not even 4 or 5 seconds, like it is a millisecond. It will be in the millisecond because we inhale and exhale like all the time, correct? It is not even like less than a second. But
But Prabhu, this is, out of our capacity to even think,
yeah, correct,
because
exactly.
we are living in such a small, in front of that, it's a very, very minute time frame we are living. So it is actually beyond our thinking that he's inhaling, exhaling, like how we are inhaling, exhaling, and duration of this is, the entire yoga is changing. So it's actually beyond our thought. It just, I mean, technically, it is good to know, but again, it's param out of our capacity actually.
Yeah, correct, exactly. Yeah. It is beyond our capacity to understand, for sure. Okay. There is no way like we can understand Krishna in full. It is not possible at all. But Krishna we can understand only with the bhakti. So this how we can understand. This is what been mentioned here. Okay, this calculation is very important to understand. This is what been mentioned by human calculation. 1,000 ages taken together form the duration of Brahma's 1 days. Okay, that 1,000 ages is nothing but this 1,000 Divya Yuga. That is what been mentioned here. Okay, so this 1,000 Divya Yugas. That is what Brahma's a day. The same Brahma's night also. So the whole calculation is mentioned here in the purport. And such also is the duration of his night. Okay. Then the 18th sloka, avyaktat vyaktayaha sarvaha prabhavanti aharahame ratriyahame praliyante tatraiva yakta samjahe. So all this calculation we are not just calculating like with our own assumption. It has been said by Krishna to Arjuna.
At the beginning of Brahma's day, all the living entities became manifest. Become manifest. Manifest from the unmanifest state. And thereafter, when the nights fall, they are merged into the
unmanifest again. Okay. So at the beginning of Brahma's day, all living entities like become manifest from the unmanifest because the day and night like okay, it comes together, correct? So in the day it will unmanifest, and in the night in the day it will manifest from the unmanifest state, and in the night it will go into the partial annihilation, which would be unmanifest state. So that goes like okay on a cycle basis. Then bhutagramah sa evayam bhutva praliyate ratriyahame vashah partha prabhavat padiyaharaghame. So again and again, when Brahma's day arrives, all living entities come into the being, and with the arrival of Brahma's night, they are helplessly annihilated. So this goes like, okay, again and again for the material nature, material world. Okay, so that is what in the day it will
And again, when Brahma's day
Oh.
arrives,
Mm.
all living entities come to into
being.
being, and with the arrival of Brahma's night, they helplessly
Annihilated, yeah. So this happens like again and again during the daytime. They will manifest during the night, like they will go into annihilated state. Okay, this goes on and on. So 8.20 parastasmatu bhavo anyo vyakto avyaktat sanatanaha yasa sarveshu bhuteshu nashyatsu na vinashyati. Yet there is another unmanifest nature. Okay. Yet there is another unmanifest nature which is eternal and is transcendent.
share.
So this is what we have seen.
And it's
Yet there is
another
unmanifest nature which is eternal and transcendental to this manifested and unmanifested matter. It is supreme and is never annihilated. When all in this world is annihilated, the part remains as it is. So here he is talking about, okay, this the material world, yeah, the material world becomes like a manifest and unmanifest and like annihilated, but the spiritual world never annihilates, like it ever existing, ever it is eternal. That is what been mentioned here. Okay, any doubt till now? So the next sloka, avyakto aksharaiti uktas tammahu paramam gatim yam prapya na nivartante taddama paramam mama. That which the Vedantists describe as unmanifest and infallible. What is infallible?
which is known as the supreme
Achyuta.
destination, that place from which
Yeah. Correct. What he is Achyuta, like he is infallible. Yeah. Okay. So that is what been mentioned by the Lord here. So once we go to that spiritual world, we will never come back. Okay, the supreme destination, which is Goloka Vrindavan, that place from which, having attained it, one never returns. That is my supreme abode. So Lord is saying, that is my supreme abode. So in this 8.22, Purushaha sa paraha partha bhaktya labhyasta ananya yashyantaha sthani bhutani yena sarvam idam tatam. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attainable by unalloyed devotion. Although he is present in his abode, he is all pervading and everything is situated within him. So the Lord is present in the Goloka Vrindavan as well as here. So that is what is greater than all and is attainable by unalloyed devotion. Although he is present in his abode, he is all pervading. All pervading means he is present everywhere. He is present in every one of us also. And everything is situated within him. That is what we have seen here. So Lord is present in everywhere. Okay, that is what in the material. That's what we have seen, like 17 to 22. In the 17 and to 19, it has been in this material world. Living entities appear during each million year. long day of Brahma and are vanquished like during the each night. But once we go to the spiritual world, we don't need to come back here. So let's see the slides. So the same slide, like, hey, this is what 311 trillion 40 billion years. Okay. The analogies, it is compared to eternity, is like a lightning flash. It comes and goes like a just like that. This 311 trillion years, because of the one inhale and exhale of like a Mahavishnu. Okay. So Brahma's day and night, we have seen, okay, in the day it will be in the manifested state, night it would be in the unmanifested or annihilate state. We got cyclic creation and annihilation. Then in the 19, we saw how during Brahma's day and night, like it happens in this 14 planetary system, the material world is like, okay, the temporary and the miserable, the everyone suffer. Start from the small child till the elder person, okay? Everyone suffers. Intelligent persons only like can perform the devotional service. That is very important. Then in the this is 4 categories like a Prisa.
Yeah.
So description of the spiritual world and the Lord's abode been explained. Once we go back to the spiritual world, like we never return, because it is all attractive. It is we can experience unlimited bliss. It is infallible. He is eternal. It is absolute nature, everything. Okay. Then the description of the spiritual world is Krishna's superior spiritual world is like a transcendental and eternal. Krishna's superior energy is completely opposite in the quality of the material nature. Supreme world is like a beyond all the changes of material nature, which is manifest and annihilated. Spiritual world is like a beyond our capacity to understand. Then the description of the supreme destination been mentioned. Okay, in the Brahma Samhita also it has been mentioned. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. So the supreme abode is always illuminated and it is eternal. There is no what to say annihilation happened over there. Okay, it is the Vrindavana, the Goloka Vrindavan. So this how like the supreme abode been mentioned. It is like a, and that supreme lord is attainable only by the unalloyed devotion. Everything like okay else can take us to a particular place in the whole cosmic universe, but only the devotion will take us back to the Godhead. Okay, then another 5 slokas are there for this chapter. So with this, we will try to end today's class. But any question, anyone has like anything to share, please feel free. Hare Krishna. So in this 8th chapter, we have seen how Arjuna is asking the questions, like Krishna is answering. Then Krishna is saying, okay, how to remember the Lord at the time of death and while we live. Then he's talking like what is the beauty of like remembering Krishna, because you don't need to come to this material world again. Then he's talking about the Yoga Mishra Bhakti, which is difficult to perform, but he's saying, okay, you can do that. Then Satchatra Yoga. Then he's talking about the various ways like of the whole of the universe formation, what is the time of Brahma, and how we can go to the spiritual world and never come back again. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Any questions?
Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Yes, Maji.
Yeah, Prabhu. So we've been always there and we will always be there, whether this inhalation is going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maji.
But
So
after reaching the Goloka Vrindavan,
yeah.
we are not the part of this process.
Yeah, correct.
Even
Yeah.
in
After
even
once you go
even
back to
even
the
of this
yeah,
inhalation
correct.
process, right?
Correct,
We are
correct.
not the
Yeah.
part of that.
Exactly.
But once you develop the desire,
Okay, Prabhu.
So to go back to the spiritual world, it is not easy. Though the process is simple, but we often tend to ignore or forget. Okay. So the process is simple.
Correct.
If you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, if you do the devotion service, then one or the other day, we will go back to the spiritual world. And this is the time, this is the life. We got all the facility, we got all the knowledge, we got all the uh, possible ways to go back to the Godhead. So we have to utilize it rather than misusing it. Okay. We have to utilize it and go back to the Godhead. Hare Krishna. Then we don't need to come back in this material world again at all. We will be with Krishna all the time, serving him all the time. Okay, Maji.
Oh, I was on mute. Yeah, Prabhu. Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Maji. Hare
Okay,
Krishna.
I'm not audible.
Yeah. Now, yeah, I'm able to hear Mataji. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, if no further queries, we are good to close the class, and thanks all for joining.